Okay.
There's one for you.
Okay, mountain retreat. Okay. Yalla. Okay, la. Wow. That. No, I can that. Yeah. No. I can know. Oh yeah, Larambo selected. Nima, Gelu. Nima. Gelu, Nima. Okay, make joke. Oh yeah. Translators are ready, yes? Oh yeah. Namto lamche chors, namto lamche chorb ding denna, korba nyomdi yings troshi ya, seta, namto sete, ki mge la soba tandrak, namto te dot soma, sui nyamlang to lo korhina, nyamlang to la korhina, jerijudo, nantok jen chu sona, sonji dole. Nanto koru chor sona, Nanto te chirejudo lingen ku jin maso. Nanto ku no machine nanto la tani project zondu ta chirejudo nanto chorb ding den yana tenin korbati kaka yolle mari nyondi se kaka ma nanto chor chatna kondi nika chor chaleres Chorus yadla pintan, dan korba nyongdi ings trohi ya se. Chorse dingi kenge lahon po, nende mena kata tonkit ji goyor tofu kapo mana yon, rong hingen be rong su luparton se. Ta tanala yon chere judo tandiri yon, chorse dingi kenge lahon po, ne nda mena se chorche rongchor ko chorchek ding de hi tene chere judo chi gem ge nam tok chen kandi se ona chen lam do long se jite rongchor don shadro ko damba te ge chen konchon dan de kapsula chen lam hon se ti chen ba se ti shuro ko chi tanda mayin pa sang tok ge mage ka do tachirji do neutral ka nato se ta game mage ka no koryon gave nato la chonju muchepa mage nato la chonju muchepa yoler teni neutral ka nato teni zo dorna chirji do ndi kenge lam no sejite nasa dungal dram naso ku di mundo nato kandra ji zeona deyon kenge lam do no sejite nato te rongchor dambate jin yona jeng lang do shadro dambate Sangyana, Jang Land Hong Pundu. Then it is the Jang Land Hona, Jang and Drops in Jersey changing. Tozuna, Dojo Hedon, Tumuk, Namto Hiona, Jang and Drops in Jerna, Ti Jan Telateni Son Gizi Zonos. McGave Namto Hiona, Te Yondo Yonge, Departon, Mu Candies, Teon Jan the Longi, Sulam the Longi, Rundrok, Sun Shadrok, Jerry the Jin Depth Sona, they go Jerry the Yon, Drundrely. Those are the Korva Yondi Ings, Nanto Lamche, then Korva Yondi Ings, Troche Dinky Jang and Lampus, ne the mena kata tonkage, the Shadrodo, Shidrodo, Rundrok, Dedo Madena, then it is kata tonke, Canon Jomba, Tombanyere, Samdena, the is the Bena, Pumba Tombany, Hakona, near Caton Cherry to the Shisha York Tombany, Shishi Kurunk Tombanyas. Bena Shisha said the G, Komba, Jallo, Jo, No, Judge Sanchez, the Diki Upo Tatan Ton Yumbak. Pumbakawa did not chogret, Cherry to the Kare, Ton Yumban, the dot soma, Toshi Yamo, Gali Hyonsi, Kanan, Kanan Drogundu, the tank Tony Hina, Kechi Tony Yariona, Soma Tombani, Rendu, Sanchi, Yachi, te on catch. Tati Tomba yet Katuk Yachi told you, Titonia take San La Cocho, Titonia take San La Panto, you'll Marison. Teacher is a Katan, cut on back Tombani, a Tombani, not your Tomba, you do your Tombani, there's a Japanto. Ta Ron la Suka Corni, Ron Suka Macona, named the Mena, Kata Tonke, you coil top, Capo Mana user, Gosons, Tombani, the Ni Hakor, should not your Tombani, not judge Sanchez Tombani. Part the Jerido, Doyon Nangatsuma, Tombani, Coronia, Gio Maris, the Tonk Tombani. Reyona Jerido Nonk, Sank, Toka, Game Nanto, Tikan Tomate Tombani, Hakoyona. 10% la pentogul matojes kare goyor kata tonke yek de pentogon goyor topose goyor dina shnoji shisha yorje chu tsomate tombani topson tandaji kafo manayo kafo dina je njikazoni ni topson ni hakoson kondi chu tsoma tombani re tera toni tare dizga pentogul ma ti tonke tombare nyere de ke chimboji jab dezga Rong Sanla, is a shishi room, shipak yanken, Rong Loland, Sanland, a turning a pantogomaris. Take Goyer topu capo man, Goyer section, Gova some the year, Kag Tombanya tots. Go son said, Giz United the Tucson Jachin Young, goes Goyer to Loxomato. Nyams no matters, Rong Sand or Rong Lu, Rong Mokti Tombanya, Yamba Hamago. She urged the Tombanya. Choyan yok nyale marjina ron non lucien la chopa hiegana ten digyo marwa ten da wachi las zene kapo mana yo ron hingen be ron chu luparaton se kere jida nyama chigla ti muma tanda sendu jindwa kere jida ta non la kengen ba chi ron chi ndo cho hedon tum ngajel dunga chimbo chi hle undtana ta nyin non chama ngogre ngogule ta kere jida Tati Tombani Tachu Yang and Long Chola Damba Ayodina Yogma Jiten Tamapal Dutsanchi Pun de Gre Michiton Gallery Ma Habo Duga Seger. Yon Zitachi Jersey Longhiondachi Machikotole Chigoto Jika Pim Dosa Tangavian Yosamak and Chons and Lamsen on the Tanala. Te Tudu Tony to Meli Tansen Ronson than that Ron Song than that Te Lupa Zenachiri to the Ma. Shasha Ron, Jerry the Ronshuk, one that the Tandri de Tozodu, Ronchor could not say it to Shadro could not say it to me. Then it is the San Coronte Tombanyet Namcarno Yamba Togo, San Namcado Tombany Yambatona, Ludo Mogoton. Then it is the Ronla Ronk, the Yitan San Tonya Coronja Yambat Togo. No Tonya Coronja Yambati Hakon, Donna Junius among Ogosan. The Jeredon, the Shanjing, Sarik Panam, Sonson, Tassan Yole Marjagan, Jayomena, Samasa Gozimundu, Keshahi Matoka, the Jeredon Danala, the Juyong Mayang, the Juyong Charter Rumbat Kur, Chunit Tanaja, Degi Samji Masha, Halipa, Tandari, Sound, the Chunu Koron and the To Sonka Chikodo, Ganda Jiri Zuki, Nanton Dharma Haso, Sharon, Sharbatek, Nug Yuma, Samson Lasu to Tesuno, Konton to come my shoes in that he said, Kumbaton Batikan, come much sona, Kumbala Shorn Roger, Kumal Kom Joymark. To zonga non to kanda je na rongsha rondo re chat senla chetul ne pa yog mare tenda ji mendro ji jensen chere judo ti rongsha rondo ne tala taun to na teni rongjo zoha chembo sank te ton to on ta ti ngoni wallap to chere judo nam ki tamba no jena ji ko namba to pa te ona rongsha rontham re ro ronli shar ronlan tham ron ni se ronli shar ronlan ni ronlan tham pandro Ronshar, Roni, Rontam, Rendo, the tunnel. The corner jet the Chorn Rogici, Porn Rogici, no Pachi on such. Yes, I hear your memory, Rendo, the tunnel. Then it is on Corbac, no Missy, young and Deepak, Pamoto, Cotel in Deepak, Rendo, Osaka, Tandachin Sangas, Ronching and Berons, Ron, he said, Chuni Mumandan that, Ronjon to watch him, course sang Mamaka, Corni Nisa, Yonsak, Yati, T. Ronchi, take it to the Matabere number Ronson Lupatons, that is the new mumbo Ronhi Tangan Zenator. Dosha Hion, Dosha Ronhi Ton, Dosha Licatele, Hedon Hiena, Hedon Kirizo, Ronhi Jewelry, Najar Hien, Trotto here, not Trotty, Najar here, Talatani Lim Mageva Sound. Number Ronsuk the Kirizo, the new mumba the Tonga, the young lamp and the young lamp rim do attend out with la sellings and goson. I'm choosing to next sentences. It is the if you are the confidence in taking the attention for path through the liberation thoughts, okay, then it is the said samsara and nirvana are freed in the natural spheres. And then is but if you lack this key to bringing the adversity upon the path. Here is adversity upon the path. It's a kind of the negative circumstances. Here is the negative circumstances are need to know about. When is negative circumstances or adversity? The adversity is like unpleasant circumstances. Or unpleasant or pleasant. It doesn't matter. Here is the adversity means adversity of the thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, neutral thoughts. And these thoughts is arrive. You need to the key point of the self-liberation, natural occurring liberations, without dispute instructions. And then this adversity arrive, and then it's like kind of you only through the full confidence in the liberation, thorough full confidence in the liberation path. Okay, if you lack this key, which is the key? Fully confidence in the liberation. And when it is necessary in order to bring the adversity upon the path, you need key point, which is fully confidence in the liberation. This is the fully confidence to understood the meaning of the self-liberation and the naturally occurred liberations. This one is like precisely, decisively, you have this understood the meaning inside. Then there is any kind of the adversity open occurs, and you have this key point, fully confidence in the liberations. If you lack of this fully confidence in liberation or realization of the self-liberation, then even though you make empty theoretically pronouncements, I think pronouncements, yes? Pronouncements. That is like kind of mouthy to say the emptiness. This is before I once mentioned to you. It is like kind of the Patrul Rinpoche's introduction for the Mahayana's view. And inside the says like talking about the true realities, the reality of the phenomena, I want to say, and from the nature of the knowable, I don't know, it's like phenomena, and nature of this perceiver, subject, the mind. Maybe if you understood that the nature of the phenomena, maybe it's like you analyze to like kind of the one by one, like to establish these phenomena using the tool of the time and particles. You establish into the emptiness, you can to say, I really to realize it, the emptiness of the phenomena. Outer environment, inner sentient beings, all the five objects of the desirables, totally emptiness. I can't find nothing there. Because it's like when we are applied to them particles. When we are seeing something, everything is the parts of the particle. There's almost like kind of the no source of the particles. And there's nothing kind of the like single atoms, never existence. And the past, like if you apply the times, there are three times: past, present, futures. How it is comes through the times. First one is cannot be in the present cannot to be in the futures. If you really using this tool, apply the phenomena, how to be emptiness, and you really using this kind of philosophical knowledges, 100% you can understand the empty nature of the phenomena, like everything's like dream, hallucination. But this one is not much benefit into your mind. It is like kind of, here is the theoretically pronouncement. Just mouthily you can say, I know emptiness. Most Senior Buddhists, you can say, yeah, I know emptiness. I know karma. I know emptiness. If you know emptiness, empty nature, you are be enlightenment. This is not, it's empty. Everything is emptiness. No, this is just like a verbally kind of the empty mode. You can to say, I know very well. Even if someone's to give explanation emptiness very well. But you need to understand yourself, mind, body, speech. And if you do not understand your own flow and negative characters, will be plan to seize it. Plan to see. And that is like kind of here is like your own flows and the negative. The flow is like kind of the showing your defects. That means if we understood like the empty nature of the phenomena or the knowables, but you do not understand the inner yourself. Yourself means is the adversity, like kind of the adversity of the thoughts. You don't know. For example, yesterday questions. When you have the anger, I am angry. How can I destroy the anger? Anger is yourself. When you are angry, nothing can do else. Yourself angers, no separated. That time is you need your own nature, your own liberation is there or not. If you bring to that one is into the path, adversity, open the path. And anger hasn't got kind of the, cannot show in the itself characteristics. Never coming expression outside. For instance, if you are someone's anger, red nose, and tears are coming, and shaking. And that time is, if you really to bring into the path, open the path. Anger is like kind of itself, cannot to show the characters. Anger just shine, because anger itself enhanced by the anger itself's nature. Anger liberated, there is coming. You have the pit instruction of the self-liberations. You anger bring into the path. You're not chasing after the anger. You not develop the anger. Anger is put in place of the itself. Then it's never planted to the seed. And anger is liberated. Normally, you understand realization of the general emptiness, but you do not understand yourself. Your saying emptiness is like kind of the verbally or literally and pronouncement. Then is anger is coming. Maybe you can beat, you can't also kill. You have so nice word is coming from your mouth. Automatically, relate to the palace of the toilet, relate to the something, naturally is coming. That is not self-liberation. I'm very sorry. And that time is your realization of the emptiness, where is? Then nothing. Therefore, your the susband 5 poisons worse than those on originally persons. Doing in anti tamapali te sage terezata. Jerido to ronching and ronchuk luperton said Ngajal shukchimbo. Here on Ngajat here on Tan Maburi Yaha Magatoma Huguri Kapuso Sinzing. Ani canonico Tonhemo Yunguri Chakonko Jasado Nerva Yomandanda to Tan Ramanaso Teund. Tatu Tanala Jangan long Damba Yetzal Yulimari. Shisha Yard Tonian Todolere, ten Cherit in a kata tonkereto. Nomjanda in a tomba Hako se Kafu Mombo Yesolere. That young and Hedonk Jang and Tse on the Tetang and Land home, Hedonk Gisandro, Hedonk Saint took. Ta Hedonk controls the Tangicho Segoli, Tagoli, Tachitami Zogoli, Tanisete. That it is 22 Navo, that's Ta. Hedon Tromoch Mparset Tanal Roshol Charge, Yanshol Downja. That is the Najal, Hitachi Trout, Soma lettered. That to Mugo Zetsari, Santuxaril, Truth said the Londo Grenade Somani, Yetsali, Tenizo said that took Navo Somaya, Mimbamber Czech Cockers, then is so here will is so here sometimes can Dugunda, Tandachayana, something young lamp, but two young as on the strong and but longer than Ansabu, Chilto Londilna. The song is Shanyo. Chirizu, the true long good chances that the gender in the Chirizu, Shiji on rock tabla tani, Chirizu, Home Junction Segana, Sentient Dirt and is also them. Wrong Tabula Malason, Tabula Mate, Catching Chimbo Jack, Sabu, Lama Sonji said, and the Chilto Londil and the sons on the Sharion. Tanda Chu Young him China, Tromochi long the Chumpi, nearly Hedon Meta, Bangitamizogo sage and another. Tandit Tirontuk down, the Rontuk get only sinner. Nedo Mogek, ni. Oh, ya Yang and Tropodina Chum Zasonlam Mandopanda, normal Mandopanda, Liga Milan, Tandan Dramana Sutcheona, sosu here one tama anti Satan. Doesn't like a lump of dukes at the muggle p. Chima don't go to Yoshim Bazo. Darling Maritutari, no one anga going to Matakuju member. Chupa says the Tendido Mari. Messu Mombo Tunio, Concho Sell to Chupa on Kenzana. Pama Shanta Saladina. No pagan won't shoot you, Magan won't shoot you. The ha, said dead, Gimon a show. And so, non chill game in the Pama with the Tanda Shijus and Chilga. Come back here, it's a teha quotes has on tell. Some but tell and Mama Chang touch up guide, touch up Gunadus. Pado Mal, Savan, Yamatik Tesol, Dung Hazi Tegol, Gazi Choncho, was dead. That should use on a go. Allusion machine is something doing, John Mar. Teaching and the Hakos at the tunnel. Hakos on a Satan, Dung had Yolmara, Dung had goes Dunghana, Shubolan of Mapan, Sumbolan of Mapan, Pen a Shubot Shandok teachers on the Dukes of the Char each someone Charvari in Roxendo, just a go, Trochu Cormac Charvari, Shubotel Tesam, Duke Mat Jol. Then 10 ocean could tomb, but you have Condocachina. Go to Sultisi, you let Magub to Tandachang along. Yobores on a Talanjikari sounds than that you do more than that is a chances in Boji Tandi. Zofachimbo Salans on Chiris do Mama, Nilu Zofachimbo sang Junior Tos on the Chinago. Chon Zombeling jog Dofachino, Tolangaja, Chelam, Yugumaris. Nimachil Chol Lika me just see me, Nasapo, Tri Mohaki Donjon. Sahu means on Zindos, Tango Duchin Zombal Link than I use some Dujum Gayali, Zamali, Kuyon Ludis, Tenda Wachila Segundo. Tena Podum Pomola Chepa Yogomar, Young Lampa, Jang a Lamcher Sage, Tandaj, Rontro Ronsha Rondo, Nesson Chigan, Tanju Nepa Kavan, Hakoding, Sematopan Hakoding, Lee Gentin Hakoding, Lee Genti Cheritage in Hakod, Lee Genti Mick Gent Sondo Solere. Tachiri to the league whom massage can't raman of chasing ton of land cheshi solar. Can't tell at any garu hejito, Dunga hej in Yogumundu. Then non passage at the Mandra Vachirenga, Chechu Chanchirenga. Me no go te Mandraka Adi, the Nyolam Pachirenga said, Tendachi, young Remato. Nyolampa chu Tangamachi Tandisona, Ronsuk Tangana. Dunga member, Tunga Kandi Dosha here and the Tironson to turn the Tishava the Degana, Tunga member. I would tell you the Tunga member Tamapa, Sosu here on Tamapa Dundu. I choose the next kind of the talking, you know, they're not important talking, just simple things. You know, I'm saying you're the subs bone, no, stew bone, stew born. Okay, can you say? Stubborn. Stubborn, okay. Stubborn, 5 poisons, you know, worse than those of an ordinary person. And like this is the truth. We receive a lot of the teachings and repeat instructions. And also we received a lot of our self-liberation, natural liberation, of course natural great perfections. Then it's like we cannot bring into the adversity, open the path. Adversity, open the path. And then maybe you studied many years, 20 years, 30 years. You know that it's how it is the emptiness of the phenomena. If someone says like kind of the sayings, you know phenomena, the emptiness. No, don't need to tell me. I know. How many you studied? 20 years, 30. Then you have the realization of the empty natures. Absolutely. You know, it's like emptiness, Madhyamaka, Mahamada, and the great perfections I studied already more than the 50 years ago. Okay, wonderful. Certainly, adventitious, negative circumstances coming. Maybe it's this person's anger is coming. Not angry, then I told you. Nose is red, mouth is shaking, all the mustaches, bears is standing. Really, his mouth is very fast. And then it's talking, thinking about the, palace of the toilet. From the mouth, extraordinary poetic word is coming. To you eat, you want, like this kind of saying. That moment, then how you study Dharma? Where is your Dharma? Then it's absolutely those of an ordinary persons. I'm just what I said it. I met some great Dharma practitioners. Maybe they lost a father, mother, partner, children, things. If you go to theirs, you lost father? You lost mother? Yes. Ha ha. Why you are laughing? I died. Then died? You are not suffering. Why I need two sufferings? Dead is a lost families need virtues. When they are during the alive, they have a fantastic. They never hurting their mind. All the time is kindness, like kind of the kindness. They all the time is supporting, never argue, never. They like kind of the making the fulfillment of their wish. Certainly there's a big kind of separation. This is natural. Why I need? Automatically they this kind of the adversity open the path. Never sending tear. Never them. Look, ordinary people, I lost, he's crying, and even that like kind of the one person's to say is like, I lost my friend, I want to make suicide. You imagination. And this person is maybe is a great practitioner. Then where's your Dharma? I practice emptiness, practice Guru you. I pray to the Buddha Dharma. It doesn't work. I want to kill myself. Oh, very good. And like this then this kind of person cannot bring into the, this adversity, not open the path. That is very important. We need. Now I'm saying like, you understood the emptiness of the phenomena, you need to understand yourself, your surround. This really to understand Dharma practitioners, you really understand crucial point, the natural great perfections of the self-liberation, natural occurring self-liberation, inside vividly, openly, penetratingly, transparently you understood that. You have like kind of the reach of that. And then externally the movement, inner movement of the thoughts, never disturbed to you. Then you are not really ordinary persons. And you can control all the five, the stubborn five poisons under yourself. Under you can to control. Then you are practitioner Dharma. Then you understand. Then you can to talk. You can to say, yeah, I know emptiness, nature of emptiness. Yeah, I know the self-liberation. Wonderful. You are the superior person. You are the Buddha and Bodhisattva. Maybe you studied a few months Dharma. Maybe you studied few weeks. But you understand crucial point. You control your own five poisons. That is the conclusion. That is the result. When you are negative arise, it's taking its position, showing the characteristics. Negative is very strong. Then you showing outside. You hurting to your family. You hurting your partner. You hurting your children, your parents, societies. Where is Dharma? Nothing else. That is like this. Therefore, here it says, Dungi anti-interpreter said, your stubborn five poisons worse than those of the ordinary person. Do you understand? Okay, now you have. I'm serious talking, okay? Not a blah blah. Just don't become angry with me. That's all. Okay? Okay. Transformation is, the Chloe said, is a little bit I will to think, okay? And now I'm just to say, one I need to give empowerment, give transformations. Now at the moment you are, most of they know the beginners, okay? Never missing. It's a transformation. If you want to practice this book, you need to fully transformation. You need to fully to at the beginning, the end. If you have the baby, okay, if you suddenly stopped missing arm, missing leg, missing some in the part of the organ, do you like this? You want you in order to practice, why you not concerning? You want really to want to service, you need to a little bit to prepare the before the, but I'm not complaining because it's, you are a beginner. Therefore, I'm just to say them, if you're not beginners, 100%, we are like kind of in Tibet, not easy. These days we can to fly. This guy, oh my family, oh my job, oh not easy. Yes, that's true. Everybody is like this. And you want to serious to, you need to be at the beginning, between there. For example, when I was universities, the Lama's teaching times, students line by line checking. One word is missing, Kembo or this one line missing, you forgot it. Please can you give it? Like this. If, for example, of course, it's like some teachings a long times, they like kind of need to go toilet, then it's, sorry, but they need permission. Can I go sit down? Then the teachers, they stopped there is, then they give permission to them. Immediately don't go to the toilet. This part is you missing. And also beginning is, it's okay, I will go to tomorrow. Beginning already is gone. Then you are jumping in the middle of like this. Don't do in the future, okay? I'm just to say. But ourselves is okay. Maybe it's also you are beginner. Maybe better to, in the future, you have to practice yourself. And also you give in the future someone to transmit. You haven't got, you cannot give. You haven't got authorities. You are missing there is. And like this, for example, when we get to entire this body, fingers missing, head is missing, then this you like or not? Like this, you need to transformation, fully transformation. Then this tool, these things, you can use yourself, you can to give others. Fully them, half you have, half is not, that's not good, okay? But transformation, I will to think, if I'm happy, I will give you. Not I will give you next. Okay. Questions? Anya? Yes?
This is the question from one Polish lady, Agata. If the if the thought is being self-liberated, and for example, I'm going to work, how can I be in the relation with other people, my co-workers? Each my movement is producing karma. Is it the case that self-liberation is possible only when we completely abandon our everyday activities, for example, job or family life? How to do it?
I don't understand. You can too much closed. And what is your questions?
So Agata has a question that if my thought is self-liberating and I'm, for example, going to work, or I need to be in a relation with other people, how to do in this case? Is self-liberation, is it only possible when I am abandoning all my activities, like job, family life?
Oh, come on, Anya. Come on. Come on. Self-liberation is a self-liberation. It doesn't say you need to go there. Wherever you are living with your partner, with your families, you can't make self-liberation. In order to develop, maybe you are too much fighting your partner or argumentations, a little bit, to develop, you can go them. Liberation, and you don't need solitude place, you don't need a specific place, any place. You are worried, yes? No, not, okay? Really, to develop that time is you understood that, but to develop that means it's self-liberation. There's nothing kind of the mentioned to some specifically you do this place, that place, never said. Any place. And other questions? Yes? Yeah, okay, Luisa?
Rinpoche, about page 4, this primordial liberation, natural liberation, liberation of one arising, direct liberation, are all synonyms?
Yes, similarity.
Okay, or there is some kind of steps here?
No step, there are similarity. But a little bit different perspective, but all of them similar. This we can to study later, okay?
Because we spoke also about this recognizing a friend, empty house, as if in...
I'm not sure, but there are, your question is, there are similarity, same meaning, okay?
And second question, when we recognize a thought or a thought comes, but we have this idea, okay, this is bad, this is good, even very tiny, already we lost the moment to dissolve it or not. Because we
If you are
already
only the noticed your thoughts, it doesn't make the sense of the liberation.
because
Notice is not enough. When you are to kind of these self-liberations, you look at thoughts or recognize thoughts, you choose to keep as it is. No need notice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now Gustava.
Can you give some perhaps how to apply when we look directly into thoughts that are coming, just the moment they are arising, then it's maybe possible to dispel or to
Possible, what do you mean?
to dissolve or dispel the
Thoughts. Thoughts.
Yes, to dissolve or dispel or dissipate.
Possible, what do you mean possible?
In practice, I can manage to do it for a moment.
Dispel, what dispel?
Dissolve.
Dissolve.
Dissolve. Then, but if it's undercurrent thought, or like habitual form imprinting, then it can come again.
You again to meditate.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's all.
That's all.
Is there any other further?
There's any other you need it or not?
That's my question. If it is...
You need again or not, that times. If you are not liberated, you need again. Absolutely. If you don't need one moment, that's all.
Until it becomes not anymore like habitual form imprinting or any...
Until habitual, I don't know. Until the habitual patterns finish it, I don't know.
May I ask a follow-up question to that?
Follow which follow?
To what Gustavo said. When it says, the concentration that calms and still an active mind might temporarily suppress the mental afflictions, but unless you know the secret key that is self-liberation, circumstances will still trigger all the maladies of thought.
Yes.
So it means on our beginner level, when we are looking directly to these thoughts and they dissolve, they are still coming back. So they are still triggered, these old maladies of thoughts. It means we are not really practicing this self-liberation yet. Since we did not see...
Lots of wrong messages.
My question is not clear, maybe.
Okay, this sentence is the end of the sentence is active mind. You didn't read, yes?
Active mind.
Yes. Okay, after your this reading sentence, active mind. In order to become, make the calm abiding, to make this active mind, then there is some calm and stillness, this kind of methods. But you haven't got the realization of the key point, which is the self-liberations. And this self-liberation, you haven't got this kind of the methods of the calm and stillness while suppressed mental afflictions. But then it's same as just we stopped this one, then is the adversity circumstances, thoughts is coming, it's showing the self-characteristics. The anger is become the anger. Anger you cannot liberate it. Then this old malady is triggered.
So this secret key that
is liberation, self-liberation. You just not notice. This is like kind of that you thoughts notice just okay thoughts like kind of catching the, but this one is it doesn't really to make the liberation.
Is this key point of self-liberation, is it to recognize the nature?
Hey. The beyond the perceiver and perceive, how you can to say the recognize?
We cannot say.
Therefore inconceivable, yes?
Yes.
Okay, then in Tibet says, united, emerged the object and subject. Then after what you are going to say? What you can to say something? Freed from any liberation, yes? That is the self-liberation. Okay. And other, yeah.
When we practice sadhana, Dzogchen, Wangpo Rinpoche says, when we visualize ourselves as the deity, we use the result as a way. Can we also use this self-liberation text as a method?
Yes. Yes.
Method or result?
You can to say the liberations, self you recognize, self is become the wisdom and self is the deities, yes? That means it's like your anger realize the self-liberated, anger has become the wisdom of the Mira, and anger itself is become the Vajrasattva. When you practice sadhana, you principally in this view, and you yourself is as deities, like Vajrasattva, that is the resultant. You don't think I will practice to sadhana, I will become the deities. Not, I am now deities.
Same for this text.
Yeah, this proud, this kind of the according the generation stages, self as the deities, it's a resultant. You don't need to think about future direct. But if you have doubt, it's a make problems. I have mustache, I have something, I'm not Avalokiteshvara, I'm not Guru Bhuti. Why you say like that? And you say practice pure perception, it's your order, but I cannot to practice. Like this kind of, then we need to study them. Generally, it's need to think about that. That's science, similarities.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And others? Okay, sonam de tamche zipa nyo tomi bedana pangi de. Oma om benzangara pe masada. Royon on the lodranyu mi ba sartong mi te tong pizza. To shin kama je ko pocha sondo pa de ro shivara shu. Anna Yahobangan Bear of the Trubajum Behiju and the Higidol and the the Pongi Mujis on the change on the content for communities of Pemakamala the local to money, but terrible because you think to the color like the Nazaki, the Trajan Tamba, who's a Salanjama, Sagi Buju Kujume Total in the Jamba, the Sanji, the Kamada, Hayan, the Dickens in the Rodan, Bodama, Herman, I saw her, Shojana, you Sanji, the Kunjas and the Balaga. Just along the Talian, the Sanji, the Manivian, the Salamaya, the Yellow, and Mandara, cheaper to Yokosu to Chatenda, Hiki, and John Russell, just in Yoagi Lupe Malu, Tambayu to Tamba, Unity, Dot and Tai, Percentage, and Chuntum, Donatano, Koras, the unit, limited on the Chuno Levatardis, Omsatati Tambenza, so Omsatati Tambenza, Omsatati Tambenza, so hard, Chetrolin on the Consulting Family, Jesse, Jimba, and show the Jero, Majolan, the song for Tashi, Yaru Person to Jetta, she showed the person she sent you. Langi baraga me son kanda Chemboya Maya Yeshilam Sa Sharme Lupalonda Tonijo Yayen Pema Wota Gurasho Karte Gombo Sachen Mazona Sunde Malan Top Pembaya Namshin Cheva Santa Shombo Pema Ponya Kandro Kankeme Masolo Bankosa Mizon Sadon Ganana Tato Dochon Pema Wota Trapper Show Number Top Demba Don Number Yajan Rajan Rowan Rambo de Banche Basho Shoncho Senchu Rambo Che Mashe Pana Chipa Nyamba Me Paton Komi Kundo Perwa Shor Rarve Korve Shinkansa Pendant Deva Malun Jongwen Yeren Sewang Tanzan Janso Ye Santi Bordo Danger Chi Paden Lami Kose Tembat Kanyon Yon La Dejen Jongwan Ton Doyen Malu Toso Doyen Yada Sanji Salang Gopasho Shiva Kanda Yonda Lama Don Dami Chuja Pala Longshuj Sadon Lamje Yonten Razo Durje Chongo Kompanyer Toisho Karma Raja Mame Jaman Sava Chilot Maman longtemps tentave de y tu m'as tata benzo so douce moyenne bol benzo sa tote na pati thandu dune sto khayo me bas khay anarakto sada sharayan karo O Bhagavan Sarvataha Banzar Mama Manzan Banzaba Mahasama Yasato Naso Bonapati